Happy Friday, guys. This is Miss Rogers, and I'm going to tell you today a little bit about your writing assignment that you're going to do. All right, this week you are going to do a writing assignment, and you're going to think about everything that you have learned this week in all four of your lessons. And what you're going to do is you're going to open up week 4, assignment 5, and you are going to click on the narrative writing assignment, and it's called The Trip I Will Never Forget. So you're going to pretend that you've just found that you have won a 5-day, 4-night trip to any place of your choice. You're going to write a story about where you decide to go, and a problem happens while you're on your trip, and you're going to tell how you solve it. Be sure to use lots of adjectives to describe your story. Now, in your story, you have got to include some things that you have learned this week. So we want you to highlight in yellow a problem that you face. Okay, so find the problem in your story and highlight it in yellow. Then you're going to find the solution to your problem highlighted in blue. You're going to highlight in green 2 examples of figurative language that you use, and we practiced those earlier this week. And you're going to highlight 2 examples in red of where you use dialogue, and you also practice that. All right, now to highlight up here, right here, is your highlighter tool. It looks like a little paintbrush. You can click on it, and then there's all of your colors that you can choose. All right, let me give you an example. I have not finished this essay yet, but I started it. And so this is kind of how I would start mine. I'd say, "What?" I screamed as I dropped my phone and ran to tell Mom. "Mom, I just found out I want a trip to anywhere in the world." I told her excitedly. I just could not believe it. I felt like I was on cloud 9. I never win anything, but today was my lucky day. All right, so what I would do here is I already have included some things I need to highlight. So right here, I have an example of dialogue. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I'll go up here to my highlighter tool, and I'm going to highlight dialogue in red. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that. All right, then I have another example of dialogue right here. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that in red. All right, so there's my 2 examples of dialogue right there. I only have to highlight 2. You don't have to highlight any more. All right, then I also included an example of figurative language right here. I felt like I was on cloud 9. Okay, that is an idiom, and I'm going to highlight that in green. All right, so if I finish this essay, I would just go back through and I would highlight one more example of figurative language, and then I would highlight my problem and solution. And guys, since this is a story, we want it to be at least a full page in length. It can be longer than that. But remember, a story is not just a paragraph. You keep going. And to make your story that length, include those descriptive details. Be really detailed. Tell us where you went. Tell us what the place looked like. What sounds did you hear? How did you feel? Include those descriptive details, and that will help make your paper longer. All right, we look forward to reading them, and we will give you feedback as soon as we finish. Thanks.